Hey guys, so I thought maybe I'll try to make this a little series if I can, record what I can. Just doing the DoomTower waves. So we're doing the same setup. Hopefully I've got my mic figured out a little bit better this time. And yeah, we'll just see how this goes. And I'm not pre-checked these waves. I'm just gonna hear it with you guys. I hate the auto climb. Keeps auto selecting. This is gonna be an annoying one. He's gonna cleanse. Team's not tuned for first to really cut back on the turns. What is this? Certain Nick's usually a problem. He's too fast. Let's just, I don't know. Just fix this. Yeah, resisted. Yeah. Okay. Don't worry about that. Go away. I think they're in there. It's not dealing enough damage. The relics. Unfortunate. This one's already 0 turns. I don't know. In this. Not gonna end. This is gonna go all the way without me taking a turn. And that whole point was nothing. I don't. Yeah, we got resisted there, so he's for sure just gonna live. If we don't get resisted, then we're good. 3% is really common with this team, though. And every single poison faces a 3% chance, so it's gonna see it a lot. That's when the value of the decreased defense, and that really ruined everything. That's when the value of triple Cowblax comes in. Having the full 10 can really set it off. Getting hit with decreased defense and decreased defense is a big negative since he's scaling off both of those things. And let's see. Yep, 0 turns on that floor. Turn off auto clear, and then I'm forgetting to click. Resisted there, didn't matter. Resist over here, didn't matter. To the next one. These Baracus usually make the floor pretty easy. Cillian Lucky does not make the floor easy. Cillian is super annoying. That's not gonna work. I don't. Maybe I need to change this blessing. Seriously, it's a 4-star blessing. So this floor is just going to be massive RNG because of that. So Cillian's kit, he gets 3 random buffs at the start of every one of his turns, and one of those buffs he can get is block damage. Completely RNG. He can get almost any buff in the game, but he can get the block damage. And just really ruin your day. So we're just gonna skip that. This looks like it's gonna be a Zavia floor. Oh, cool. Cool. We're just gonna try to get through this with this team, so I don't have to mess with gearing and re-gearing. Terrible turn count. Keep going. Alright, so this one is gonna be super annoying. Just need the tower to actually die. Not going to. This is when I really need triple cow blacks. I don't know if this is going to be enough, and we might get screwed by the Hegemon, I think, is in the next wave, like on RSL Helper. Man, that's rough. He's so close to dying, too. And if he just dies there, then fine. Well, maybe. These guys are pretty tanky, too. Let's see what we can do. Really sure there's a whole lot I can do. Try to squeeze that extra bit out. Probably not a whole lot of those. Other one. Just waste some silver. Wow, 3 million silver. Supposed to get a little more attack. At least it went in the right spot. Feels fantastic. Let's take you out, but I'll hang back in, and wasn't enough. It's so close, it's just not enough. All right, if it just has a stronger aura, so let's see if that's enough. Still not enough. Oh, this is when I wish you could see actual numbers, like how much health does he have, how much damage is he taking, how close is that really? Because these guys have massive HP bars relative to a lot of the mobs. Just not there, and I think I have maxed out about every opportunity I have. DoomTower attacks maxed. That is rough. Your triple Cavalax deals with it. Not really much else, kind of surprising. Well, that for sure didn't do it. We'll give this a couple more tries. Well, it's not even likely to work with Heck Red in there. Man, it's just so close. I don't guess. Let's do it. Night Rev Amulet, was that the right set? I don't know, because my inventory's right here. No, it's a reverse set. All these accessories. Alright, Night Rev's banner. Wrong. Wizard Sylvan. I don't know. For right now, I think just I get through. Yeah, it's not gonna be efficient at all, but I get the job done. 4 turns, get through it, move on. I'll have to come back and see what I can do with it. It just sucks the tower goes first. Yeah, Magma Dragon. The Magma Dragon's a little tankier. Yeah, everybody's gears broke. We're back in this. Should have checked the secret room before I did this. Whatever. Oh yeah, I forgot. She has that on. Alright, we'll have to look at that in a second. Alright, do we have a Helm in Zeal? Crit. Do hitting. Okay. Now we crit. Oh, that puts him over 100% crit. And keeps the Zeal going. Defense. Not gonna worry about rolling it up. Let's keep hitting. The Helm. Back to this team. This is not a great boss for Thor because it's yeah. You see this boss is way tankier. And he's actually a real pain to one-shot. Killing is easy, one-shotting is not. Because Thor weak hit kind of takes him out of the game. Closer that time. We're not landing weekend. Yep, plenty of accuracy. We're just not getting RNG on the chance since he's not 100%. So didn't get the one shot. Got weekend that time, a little closer. Just really looking for Georgia to pop off. Actually, the top floor with Magma Dragon on this one and the previous rotation is actually a real pain to one-shot. Like, I mean, this is 60 and it's already being a pain. It's because how tanky this boss is. I kind of look at how much damage Thor is actually bringing here. He's doing okay, I guess. Basically, I know the timer's not stopping, so the boss isn't gonna die. And so this is what we'll chase. The nice thing is Queen of Hearts removes all the RNG on the waves. There's no, maybe I'll kill them, maybe I won't. Just annihilates them. It's just a matter of getting the RNG. Really close that time. Oh, if I had a reap at the end, that would have been game over. We'll have some bad RNG, not even get the boss to half. Barely got it. Guess we got it to half last time. Barely got it to half that time. Guess I could switch in the Calvalax. I want to use my re here. Open. Because the main thing is I'm not racing for the top time. When you're chasing the record, you know, you need to use a team more like this, but I could work in Calvalax in this team. Maybe take Thor out. He's weak hitting. Calvalax is only really worth bringing if you go ahead and switch him back to Feral. Need to save the other neck in here. We will... Did I even do the right one? No. Did the wrong one. Awesome. I love wasting silver. Right. Just silver, right? Just arm more. No big deal. We'll switch to reset. And we'll just change this team. But purple doesn't count here, but none of these work, so see the time is probably like 7 seconds to the boss now. Yeah, maybe 6. Yeah, it's gonna be at least 7 seconds because of the time for Calvalax likes to put up the poisons. Which is fine. I just need it in 3 turns. Still not getting about the same amount. Which is weird. The reap didn't finish him. Really? That is such a tiny sliver of health. Yeah, Reap is 10% damage cap, and since he's 5-star, he can proc at like 12% or something on Reap. So you can proc Reap and not kill the boss. Whenever you run a team like this, though, you do want your Reap person in the last position because you want them to be the last one to hit the boss. If you put Cavlax in the lead here, his Reap won't proc because he will be hitting before the boss is below the threshold. We didn't get decreased defense. We may have killed there. One of the things that you're missing on these bosses that makes them a little bit harder than like a dungeon boss is you don't get the bonus, awakening bonus. Awakening bonus against a lot of the bosses, normal bosses you fight, but in DoomTower, awakening didn't exist when these bosses came out, and so they don't have the passive that makes them take more damage the more awakened your team is. That's why even against this older content that's more similar to like normal dungeon stages, it's way tankier than that. Not getting good RNG. This is the part that most people don't want to do. Just chase that one certain time. It would help a lot if I had, you know, some of the things that some of the top guys have, like the +4 Georgia. That's so much free stats. 2 +4 Georges. If I had just 2 +4 Georges here, you need either one of them to go crazy. There we go. We finally did it. So, like, he didn't even go that crazy compared to Phoenix. It's just a little push. And now the secret room is maybe just her. See what others have done. 8 turns. He has a dagger on. Might not have enough silver for this now. Let's burn through. Oh, it's unfortunate. Alright, well that's 4 turns. We almost had the 3 turn. If I can't get what I'm looking for on this very first hit, then basically pointless to push on. Kind of looking for looking for a double reset right here. I should be able to get double reset with kill. This wave is just super annoying without having that A2 to open with. Because of that. That was 2 turns, so I already got 4 turns. Pointless to continue. That's what we're looking for, but we need it without only her living. Need to get a counterattack in here. We're so close to killing. If I switch to like Cat's Gaze or something like that, then it would be more consistent. We didn't counterattack there, so let's see. Let's see what the rest of this looks like if we don't. Yeah, so that's 4 turns. I might let this one run for a while and see if it can 3 turn. Let's take a look here. 53, 54. This one, what was this one? Oh, Zillions. And then this one is purple. Go ahead and put the Zavia team in. Let me check the turn order on this real quick. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't work. What I was checking there was to see if I could put Lydia in for this. And I cannot, because Turtle doesn't go last. Horman, not Turtle. Horman doesn't go last. Horman went last, then I could use Lydia on this first wave and go like this. And basically, well, the Cowlaxes aren't in their proper gear. But if they were, I could run Lydia, she could block revive him. But since he doesn't go last, Lydia will get an extra turn. And I think we just cleared it anyway. So there you go, 3 turns. lot of people use Teox. I don't have Teox. And 59 is done, so that just leaves going back to this. Just gonna go ahead and stop wasting silver like crazy. Regear Cavalry axes and not do that. Alright, just put your damage gear back on. This is why I don't have any silver. I wasted all. Chasing things for no real reward. Oh, nope, that's not what we're looking for. Oh, Valhalla doesn't have gear on. Knew there was something else I needed to do. See if we can RNG this. And we didn't get it. They both got block damage. Really? Should have been one turn at least. What it is? E. In. We should be able to zero turn this, but if I can get it in one turn here, I'll probably call it good for right now. He's still faster. At least he one-tapped it though, so. Oh, that should be one turn right there. Yep, we're good. Alright, I did go back and farm this. And got it down to 3 turns. That's basically the same thing with that I was doing with Skull Crown. He's doing his A3. Obviously he doesn't have the gear on again because that's all I do is still gear. But basically he's doing his A3 on every wave, provoking them. And getting a double reset, and then he had that counterattack piece on. So he would provoke them, they would attack him, he'd counterattack, kill, provoke the next wave, counterattack, kill, provoke the last wave, counterattack, kill. I let it run overnight. I have no idea how many times it took. I know I checked it after like a couple hours of running and it was still at 4 turns, and then at some point overnight he did 3 turns. So, you know, that puts us at 70 turns for 66 floors. Still some cleanup to try to do, but that's all I'm doing for now. All right, see you guys next time.